So what is a stop loss? Stop loss, stop loss. You must have a stop loss. You must place a stop loss. We hear it all the time in trading videos. But what is a stop loss? And not only that, how do you effectively use a stop loss? A stop loss is simply a tool that allows you to manage your risk and to minimize your losses. Okay? It simply allows you to manage your risk, to minimize your losses. Okay? So let's say you're buying something at 10 shillings. When you are buying, you're going to place your stop loss below. That means, let's say you're buying something at 10 shillings. You're going to place a stop loss at 5 shillings. And what that simply means is, if the market goes against me, I am limiting my losses to this level. In other words, I am stopping my loss to this level. So in your buying, you're placing your stop loss below your entry price. And when you are selling, you are placing your stop loss above your entry price. So for example, let's say again, you're selling at 10 shillings. When you're selling, you're expecting prices to go lower. So you're going to place a stop loss at, let's say, 15 shillings. In other words, it says, that simply means when the market goes against me, I am going to limit my losses to 15 shillings at this level. Okay, so a stop loss is simply a tool. It's a risk management tool that allows you to minimize your losses and manage your risk. Now, how do you effectively use a stop loss? How do you effectively use a stop loss? A lot of traders place a stop loss randomly. A lot of traders place a stop loss using guesswork. A lot of traders place a stop loss based on emotions. Okay? Your first task as a trader is to completely eliminate randomness, guesswork, and emotions when it comes to placing your trades, and a stop loss is no exception. You have very clear entry rules. Like, I'm going to enter when price gets to a certain level of support. You have very clearly defined entry rules. The best way to use a stop loss is to also have a very clear, a well-defined method of determining where your stop loss is going to be, such that you are not placing your stop loss randomly. You're not placing your stop loss by guesswork. You're not placing your stop loss emotionally. You're not placing your stop loss based on fear of loss or fear of losing money. Okay? You are placing your stop loss intentionally, scientifically, technically. Okay? The same way you have clear rules of determining where to enter the market, where to buy and where to sell using your technical analysis methodology, is the same way you must have clear rules of determining where your stop loss is going to be. It cannot be random. You must have a clear plan, a clear methodology. So a lot of traders have no idea how and where to place your stop loss, their stop loss. Okay? When you have a specific technical scientific method of determining where your stop loss is going to be, what will happen is this. That method is in tune with the market structure at the time. Okay? In other words, it is the market that is telling you through your method, through your scientific methodology of where to place your stop loss. It is the market telling you that for this particular trade, 15 pips, risking 15 pips is enough based on how the market looks like at the time. Okay? Or on the next trade, the same method will tell you for this particular trade, 5 pips is enough to risk. Okay? 5 pips is enough. Why? Because this is how the market structure is, and based on how the market looks like, 5 pips is enough. Now, the 15 pips and the 5 pips were not determined randomly. They were not determined by guesswork. They were determined intentionally using a very clear technical stop loss method. Okay? So if you are trading actively and you have a problem placing a stop loss, you can reach out. I can help you with that. But the first point is to understand that nothing in your trading should be random. Nothing in your trading should be done by guesswork, and that includes where your stop loss is and where your stop loss is placed. At the same time, when you have a clear technical plan of where to buy and where to sell, you must have the same scientific and technical plan of where your stop loss is going to be, because that will show you what the market wants you to risk right now. If that makes sense, comment, like, share, let me know what you think.